Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be doing some fun planting. This is I think this is going to turn into like a planting megasode because I have all of the stuff from our last video that needs to get planted. So I think I'm just going to jump right into some planting. We've got planting in this bed that needs to get done. I've got a plant that needs to go into this bed right there that needs to get planted. I have some plants, some flowers, some marigolds that need to go in the vegetable garden. I have 8 of those too, and I was thinking about that, and I don't need 8 marigolds in that back bed, so I'll probably scatter some other ones around. And then of course, we have the whole planting that needs to go out here. So if you guys have been following along, you know that this was crazy full of weeds, just like the back half is. The front half was even worse. Oh, you can still see my feet print. That's so funny. But I went through and I did all of this yesterday. I weeded all of this out so that we could start putting in all of the starts that we got at the nursery the other day. But I wanted to show you guys real quick. When I was weeding this out right here, this is the row that we planted delphinium in like several weeks ago, and it never came up. But when I was weeding, I started to see these tiny little seedlings that are all exactly the same that run right down the middle of this row. Here's one that's a little bit bigger. You guys can kind of see, maybe, I don't know, these guys right here. So hopefully, I'm hoping that those are delphinium, because if they are, awesome. That's going to be awesome. And then before we get into the rest of the planting, update on the dahlias, because we're right here. We got a big dahlia right down here in the back, and then I have one more coming up on this side, and then I think there's 3, the first 3 over here have come up, which is awesome, and then I don't see any of the other 3. So right now we're at 5 out of 12. 5 out of 12 have come up, so good progress so far. I'm sure that those were the ones that had already sprouted a little bit, so hopefully the other ones will come up sooner rather than later. Okay, that was kind of fun. I got all of the plants placed where they're gonna go, and you can already kind of see like how full this bed is gonna be. I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna move a couple of these around. I don't want it to be too structured in here, but I don't want them to cross over too much either. So quite a lot of planting to do in this bed right here. And then I did take that other African violet, and I think I'm just gonna plop him down right on this side over here, because this is full sun, pretty much. It won't get a ton of morning sun, but it'll get a good amount of sun. So I think that that'll be okay there. And that it does seem kind of empty on that side. So yeah, I did also put the plants up in the front, and then I do need to plant that one, let me flip around. I do need to plant that one begonia up on the front porch too. So a lot to do, a lot of planting to get done. So let's get planting. All right, you guys, I did not quite make it. It is starting to get a little bit dark around here. I got the snapdragons planted. I got those planted for sure. My phone died halfway through planting those, so I don't even know like what kind of image I got on those, but they're all done. They're all done, and they look really cute. Look at them. But otherwise, everything else that I wanted to get done today is done. I got the marigolds in the garden, and those look good. I guess it also didn't film that because my phone was overheating. There's a lot of technical issues on this mega plant today. But I did the 4 in here, kind of in line with the tomato plants. And then in this bed, I have my ranunculus here in the corner, and I decided that I'm just gonna kind of put some like random plants in this bed. I might put some vegetables later on in the season, but for right now, I just plopped in 3 marigolds. I put one of the marigolds in this little corner pocket over here on the back side of the trellis. And then I had one more rudbeckia, so I popped that in right there as well. So that all went in really well. The shade garden went in. I did go in and recover up some of the tubing the best I could. That looks really good. I watered everything in already. It's looking great. But my favorite thing is this bed, for sure. I mean, guys, come on, just look at this. It's gonna be so full. Like, all of these plants seem like really small, but like, they're all gonna be touching in, oh my God. I forgot one. I totally didn't plant that. That's all weeping because it's wet. Oh my God. I'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm just super happy with the way that this is looking. It's going to be so full. Everything that's growing is really pretty. These are really close together. This one I don't think it's very tall, and this one should get like pretty tall. So I think that this one will just kind of tuck up underneath that one and be fine. But yeah, I just watered, so that's why this is all droopy. These are not carrots. These are feverfew. They kind of look like carrot tops, though, when they don't have any flowers on them. But they get really pretty, like little tiny white daisy flowers on them, just covered, and they bloom all summer. So that's going to be really pretty, too, and they come up. But yeah, look at this. It's so full. And I watered the dogwood. It should be okay. It'll be fine. It's just looking a little scary right now. But that is pretty much all I have today. I'm not gonna be able to do anything else. This is probably gonna have to be a planting megasode part 2. I need to plant sunflowers still, and I need to do some seed starting for like my straw flowers and some other stuff that's gonna go out there. I have cosmos and straw flowers, I think, are the other 2 flowers that I want to plant out there. So I'm gonna take all of the 6-pack trays and everything that I have from this planting and seed start and that stuff. Hopefully I make it in time, but I think it'll be fine. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. We've got cosmos and sunflowers, some seed planting. I'm gonna plant my beets. I'm gonna plant my beets and my radishes in that garden. So there'll definitely be like a planting megasode part 2 at some point. I just couldn't get it all done today. So watch out for that probably next week, you know, chilling. But otherwise, I am gonna sign off for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.